Yeah, Jimmy. So what do I do?
Good question. Can you play the guitar?
Jimmy, I do not have any hands.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, then, I guess you're gonna have to play yourself, then.
Oh, no, I am not doing that. I'll look goofy, and I'm gonna go back to the hospital.
Come on, it'll be fun, I promise.
No, I'm not breaking my gut again.
Please, Alvin. It's for the kids.
Fine. But I'll only do this for the kids. And also, they have better not make fun of me.
Enough talk. You need to get out there now.
Let's just do this!
If you like to talk to circles, if a size can make you smile, if you like to see more miracles, up and down the produce aisle. Well, we got a show for you!
Hit me with it!
ShapeTales, triangle, rectangle, oval. ShapeTales. ShapeTales.
Words of the same, year to year, catch frame!
ShapeTales. ShapeTales. ShapeTales.
It's time for
Guys, I think I need to go to the hospital. Again. Danger sneaks in the huge city. Debacle holds up in each rear entryway. Hazard behind each parked seat. The world needs a hero. In any case, not only a standard hero, no. An uncommon hero. A superhero. I am QBT Alvin, otherwise known as Quantum Bio Titanium Alvin. Whenever there is danger, I'll be there. Whenever a helpless shape needs a hero, I will answer. Evil villains beware. You are no match for the awesome power of QBT Alvin and his super magnetism. You question? What am I saying? Of course you don't doubt. 'Cause if you are, I am watching you. Now, a showing! Well, that didn't work.
Well, hi, kids. I'm Jimmy the Sphere, and that's Alvin the Cone.
No. I don't think we met before. I just have one of those familiar sounding names.
Come on, Alvin. I know it's you.
Jimmy, you're not supposed to tell anyone my secret identity.
And?
And? What do you mean, and? There's supposed to be a secret!
Alvin, stop goofing around. We got a show to do.
Crime fighting is no laughing matter.
There is no crime here.
Oh, that's just not fair. Fine. So, Jimmy, might you be able to give me a hand with my super magnetism? It appears to have broken down.
Okay. What's this button for?
Don't! That's the button that turns the magnets off. Ow, chihuahua.
Wow, it looks like being a superhero is hard. I think it's about time you go back to being Alvin.
What? No, I don't want to do that.
How come?
All things considered, there's nothing uncommon about just Alvin. He can't do anything flawless, like fly or spare individuals, or have a sweet, cool voice changer in his mask. What I'm saying is, plain old Alvin's just plain old boring.
Uh-oh. Someone is not feeling any special?
Not one bit.
Big idea!
And that would be...
I can't... Hey! Alvin!
I apologize.
You got my...
Ooh. Okay, Jimmy. Draw back, Jimmy!
Well, what I was going to state is that we... Ow! That hurts!
Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da, circus, da-da-da-da-da, Alvin, circus, Alvin, poke it up, Alvin!
Really? Okay, as I was stating, we have received a letter from Alyssa Cloner from Seattle, Washington. You see, Alyssa has big sisters. They are really bigger than her. She says that she would love to do extreme flawless things like play soccer and do some artful dancing, but she's not that big. So Alyssa needs to know, what is her expectation?
Miss Clawwither, I know how you feel.
Well, Alyssa and Alvin, I mean QBT Alvin, I'm going to tell you guys a tale about a boy named Davey. Now, Davey lived in a land called Israel a long time ago. So long ago, there weren't any cars or trains, but they got by with sheep. And that's a lot of sheep around Davey's house. And you know why? Because Davey was, in fact, a shepherd.
Is that Davy?
No, that's not him. That's one of his brothers.
What about him?
Nope, another brother.
Him?
Nope, another brother. Davey has a lot of brothers. Aha! There he is!
So is he the sheep or behind the sheep?
Behind the sheep. Excuse me, Mr. Sheep.
Ah, so you must be Davy, right?
Right. Hi, I'm Davy. I have a great deal of brothers.
7 brothers. Now, Davy and his brothers spent most of their time in the field taking care of the sheep, which could be very hard because their sheep had an unusual problem.
They fall over. Oh, look, there goes one now.
But Davy had even bigger problem. Out of all the brothers, he was the smallest.
That's right. Everyone is bigger than I am.
And sometimes his brothers would try to pick on him. Oh, Davy! One of my sheep fell over. Will you come pick it up for me?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Do you want us to dip you in tar and stick you in the backside of an angry baby kangaroo?
I'll be right there.
Oh, Davy, one of my sheep fell over too.
1 minute.
Huh? Looks like all my sheep fell over. Davy!
Hey, Davy! After you picked up our sheep, could you run and get me something to eat? I'm famished.
Oh, yeah, me too. Get me something to eat, too.
You know, sometimes I think I could eat a whole camel.
Oh, yeah? Well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole spaceship.
What's a spaceship?
I don't know.
This is how things were for Davy. Nothing exciting happening. Until one day their dad Jesse came up with some terrible news. Whoa! Davy, can you pick those up? Thanks. Oh, boys, I've got something to tell you. Terrible news. The Philistines, they are tagging. The nectarines are quacking.
The lima beans are lacking.
One more time, please. And let's work on our enunciation, please.
Okay. The Philistines are attacking!
Ah, in that case...
Whoa, stop the film.
What? What is it?
Hey, quick question. What are the Philippines?
The Philippines are a group of islands off the coast of Southeast Asia. that's not important right now. The Philistines, on the other hand, are the people who hated Israel. They want to take Israel's land and make Israel their slaves. So they had to do what the Philistines told them to do.
Ooh, that's bad.
Certainly is. So the Israelites have to protect themselves. We have to protect ourselves! But how? King Saul is putting an army to stop the Philistines, so they need your help. You must save Israel! We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel!
Whoa! Davey! Where do you think you're going?
I must help save Israel!
Please, tell me you're not serious. Davey, I appreciate that you want to help, but this is saving a country. It's a big thing, and you're just a little guy. What I'm saying is that big people do big things, and little people do little things. So, how about you stay with the sheep?
They're big, I'm little. They go, I twiddle. Why can't little guys do big things too?
By the time Davey's brothers landed on King Saul's camp, the fight lines have been between the Philistines and Israelites as the custom in their day. The militaries arranged it and shouted at each other.
Hello, Israelites! You are pigs! Soon we will place apples in your mouth and stick you in our toaster ovens! Ha 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 ha!
Ah, yes, and when we defeat you, you be our slaves and you have to bring us our shoes!
Indubitably, and iron our trousers!
And wipe our little noses!
And scratch the spot on our backs we cannot reach, no matter how hard we try. Bip bip a doodly doo!
So, you got anything to say?
Do you guys have shrimps and pine rib? I could really go for some shrimps and pine rib.
Oh, yeah, me too! This is going to be easier than we thought. You know, I think we could save us a lot of time. We'll have a battle between our strongest man and your strongest man. And if your champion beats our champion, we will be your slaves. But if our champion beats your champion, you will be our slaves. So, what do you think about that?
Well, the Israelites were becoming weary of all the shouting, and the Philistines seemed to be on the little side, so King Saul agreed. That sounds like a great idea. All right, we agreed. Send out your champion.
I Goliath!
We'll be right back with more Davey and the Jumbo Triangle after this break.
And now it's time for Goofy Songs with Alvin, the popular show where Alvin comes out and sings a goofy song. One day, while talking with Dr. Lemire, Alvin confronts one of his deepest fears.
If my nose ever left my face, packed a bag and headed to a race, that'd be too bad. I'd be so sad.
I see, that'd be too bad. You'd be so sad.
That'd be too bad.
Okie dokie.
If my nose said adios, I don't like you, I think you're gross, that'd be too bad. I might get mad.
That'd be too bad. You might get
That'd
mad.
be too bad.
Interesting.
If my nose moved to the west, took my tooth and left a mess, that'd be too bad. I called my dad.
Oh my, that'd be too bad. You call your
That'd
dad.
be too bad.
Hold on a second. Are you talking about your father? Oh, interesting.
So you're saying is that if your nose left you, that'd be too bad, I'd be so sad, I might get mad, I call my dad, that'd be too bad. That'd be too bad? That'd be too bad. Why? Why? Good on my nose. Oh dear, this is more serious than I thought. Hey Alvin, what do you see here?
That looks like a nose.
What about this?
It's a nose.
And this?
It's a nose, 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 it's a nose.
Wow. Alvin, tell me about your childhood.
When I was just 3 years old, I left my nose out in the golden nature blue. What could I do?
Oh my! Nature Blue, what could you do?
Oh, nature blue.
I see.
On the day I got my tooth, I had to kiss my great aunt. She had a beard, and it felt weird.
My, she had a beard and it felt weird?
She had a beard.
Oh.
9 days after I turned 8, got my nose stuck in a gate. My friends all laughed, and I just sent her to the fire department game and broke a lock with a crowbar, and I had to spend the next 5 weeks in nose rehab with this kid Alex who got stung by a bee right in the nose, and we couldn't even smell anything until the 4th week because both of our noses were so swollen. And after he was able to smell again, he told me he spoke Danish, and I only knew like 3 words in Danish, except now I know 4 because Alex taught me the word for nose. Nisse.
Your friends all laugh? Nisse. But how do you spell that?
I have no idea.
So what you're saying is that when you were young,
They turned blue, what could I do? She had a beard and it felt weird, my friends all laughed.
Nossa! I'm so confused.
What can I say except I love my nose?
Wait, Alvin! I am talking to you.
This has been Loopy Songs with Alvin. Next time to hear Alvin say, hey, have I ever told you how I feel about my lips?
Oh, look at the time.
Time for more scouting!
Okay, back to Davey and the Jumbo Triangle.
Who will I fight?
The Israelites were so scared of Goliath that they all ran away and hid.
No one to fight. I'll come back tomorrow.
And that's exactly what he does. He comes back the next day, and the next day, and the next day for 40 days.
So every time he shows up, all the Israelites will run away and hide?
Exactly.
Okay, then speaking of which, what about Davy?
I was just about to get on with that. You see, Jesse was a little worried about the brothers, so he sent Davy out with some food. Now, at the battle between the Philistines and Israelites, it's been a little quiet because Goliath's out, and all the Israelites are hiding.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Shh! He'll hear you.
Who?
Him! That big triangle over there!
Who will fight me?
Well, who's gonna fight him?
Well, come on, guys, you heard the man, help a brother out.
Hey, there's no way I'm gonna get axled by this guy. You go.
Are you kidding me? He's gonna use me as a toy! You go!
Not a chance, y'all. I still want to keep my brain intact.
Speaking of which, what are you doing here?
I brought you guys something.
Ooh, pizza. Thanks, Davey.
Pizza trophy unlocked.
Wow, cheese in the crust, my favorite!
Come on, guys. Have you forgotten? We're the children of God.
Okay, stop the film.
What's wrong?
The what now?
Oh, the children of God. The Bible says that the Israelites were God's chosen people. God led them through the desert. He helped them walk across the Red Sea. And whenever they go into battle, God is there with them. They've always known that if God is on their side, they can fight anything. Whoa. But King Saul and his men were scared of big, tall Goliath. They forgot that God was even bigger. Oh dear. QBD Alvin, you got something on your, popcorn. Okay. But like before, no one accepted Goliath's challenge.
No one to fight. You know, they told me that you were the children of God. You are cowards. No big surprise. I'll come back tomorrow.
I can't believe you guys are letting him say that!
Well, my dear David, it's pretty much simple. Either we become a bunch of deadbeats or live. I think we're making the right choice here.
No! Someone has got to do something!
What are you doing? Davey, you're a little guy. Leave the big stuff to the big people. Did he see me?
No, you're good.
Phew.
But Davy knew exactly what he had to do, so he went to King Saul and announced his plan.
I will fight Goliath!
Wow, King Saul took the news rather well.
I'm sorry, I think my ears are plugged. I think I've heard you said that you would fight Goliath. You didn't say that, did you?
Why, yes, I did.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna say that's very kind of you, but, you are a teeny tiny little guy and Goliath is enormous. I'm so sorry, but this is a job for a big person, not a little boy like you. Music. I know where this is going. You know what? I don't mind this point. Just sing away. Go ahead.
You're big, I'm little. My hand only comes to the middle. When I say little guys can do big things too.
Yes, but Goliath, he's
big, but God's bigger. And when they love him, that's where they're bigger. With his help, little guys can do big things too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well, I understand, and I suppose that is true. You still look rather wimpy, but I know what we can do. Step behind the curtain, it will only take a minute. There's a closet in the corner, you'll like what I got in it. You'll find my royal armor there, don't dally, put it on. Now you look much better when the bell line comes on. Now one more thing you'll need, I think it's right. It's a royal sword, the big and beauty, the best you could afford. Once you got it all together, I think you'll agree. You're bound to do much better if you try to look like me. Oh dear.
I think I should just be myself.
Okay, I think. But hold on, have you even seen Goliath though? He's
He's big, but God's bigger. And where they love him, that's where they're bigger.
with his help, little guys can do big things.
With his help, I know I can do big things.
With his help, little guys can do big things okay. Do you even know what you're doing? So, oh boy. Well, Davy wasn't exactly sure what he was getting into, but he knew God would be there with him. So he went down to a stream and found 5 stones. Then he went back to the camp and waited for Goliath.
Who will fight me?
I will fight you, Goliath!
If I'm not mistaken, that sounded like Davey.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Hold on, guys. If I didn't know better, I'd say that looks like Davey. Huh? Davey? Goliath was really surprised.
Okay, who said that?
I did!
Huh? What? serious? Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?
I don't even know what you're talking about, but you are not a dog. You're a really big guy who wants to beat me up. And I'm not coming to you with sticks, but in the name of God of Israel, who this day will help me defeat you.
We will see who defeats who. Now we fight.
Alright, get out of the way, logs. It's showtime! The Philistines were afraid of Davey that they all ran away and hid, and Israel was saved. And that, my friends, is the story of Davey, about a little guy who did a really big thing. So, what do you think?
Oh my goodness. That was so amazing. I mean, Davey was just a teeny little guy, but he beat Goliath, who was the biggest, strongest guy they ever seen. Oh my. I laughed. I cried. It really moved me, Jimmy.
Great! It's time to talk about... It's time to talk about what we learned today.
Jimmy? Exactly why are you whispering?
Because every time I say that, the song plays and I go crazy.
Song? What song?
You know, our version of the What Have We Learned song.
The what have we... Oh, you mean the song that plays every time you say, and now it's time to talk about what we learned today.
And so we learn what applies to our lives today, and what the Lord has to say in His book.
Yep, that's the one.
Kinda catchy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You see, we know that the Lord's words are for everyone. And now that the song's done, let's go take a look.
Now, in our story, no one thought that David could do anything important. After all, he was just a little guy. Why, even King Saul tried to put David on his armor. And it kind of reminds me of another guy who thought he had to put on a costume to be special.
Yeah.
But David loved God so much, he knew that even though he was small, God could make him do big things.
I'll say, he literally took on that old Goliath when all the other guys were too afraid to try.
But that's not all, QBT Alvin. David went on to being the king of Israel.
That's pretty good for a little guy.
That's pretty good for any guy.
Yeah. Wait a minute. If God could help David do big things even though he was little, then that means I don't need to dress up as a superhero to be special.
Nope. Alvin the Cone, you are special just the way you are.
Thanks, Jimbo.
Hey, what do you say to you see if Corey 2.0 has a verse for us today?
That, my friend, is A-OK.
Corey 2.0, do you have a verse for us?
It's time for the verse of Matthew 19:21.
With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26.
Ooh, goody. 'Cause I've always wanted to be a hiccup chicken. Do you think God could turn me into a hiccup chicken?
What? No. That's not what the verse means.
It's not.
No, it doesn't mean that we can do whatever we want. It means that anything that God wants us to do, we can do.
Oh.
So, God wanted the Israelites to win that battle. But that meant someone had to fight Goliath. And even though David was just a kid, he knew that if God wanted him to beat Goliath, he could do it. That showed that how much David trusts God, and that's why he became the king of Israel.
Wow. So anything God wants me to do, I can do. That actually makes me feel pretty special. And Alyssa, I hope that makes you feel pretty special too. Oh, and by the way, Jimmy, one more question.
Ask away, Alvin.
So, does this mean I can't pretend to be QBT Alvin anymore?
Alvin, as long as you feel okay about being yourself, I think you can do anything that you want. You're very special.
Oh, great.
Well, we're out of time for today, but remember, the Lord made you special and He loves you very much. Bye!
Hey, mind if I hang out here for a while?
Okay then, just don't forget to clean up.
Who is this hero? I am QBT Alvin, otherwise known as Quantum Bio Titanium Alvin. Jimmy? Jimmy? Oh no, don't tell me you're putting the credits over me! And you did it. Hey you! Get your mouse away from that comment box and help me out! Just press a button, any button! No, not that button! This again? Ow. I'm okay. I'm just gonna lie down until the next show.